Most people think damaged coins are worthless, but what if I told you some bad condition 10 € coins are worth millions of dollars? In this video, we'll reveal 6 shocking state 10 € coins that look ordinary, worn, even broken, yet collectors would pay a fortune for them. Before you ignore that old coin in your pocket, watch this till the end, because you might already own a hidden treasure. First up, the 10 € 2002 R Mintmark coin in bad condition is a deeply informative example of early euro coinage that reflects the historic monetary transition of Europe at the beginning of the 21st century. And although it is very common and carries little to no premium value when heavily worn, it still offers a vast amount of historical, technical, cultural, and educational significance, especially for collectors, students, and content creators who study circulation wear and the realities of mass-produced currency. Because this coin was struck in 2002, the first year euro coins officially entered public circulation across Eurozone countries, and the R Mintmark identifies the Rome Mint, Zecca di Roma, Italy's national mint and one of the oldest mints in continuous operation in the world, giving the coin an important institutional background. The individual piece is damaged. The coin is made of Nordic gold, a durable alloy consisting of approximately 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, chosen specifically for its resistance to corrosion, electromagnetic neutrality for vending machines, and its distinctive golden color that helps users easily distinguish denominations. And the coin has standard technical specifications, including a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a weight of 4.10 grams, a thickness of about 1.93 millimeters, and a finely grooved edge, all of which were designed to be consistent across Eurozone coinage. The obverse, national side of the Italian 10 € coin features Venus from the Birth of Venus by Sandro Botticelli, one of the most celebrated masterpieces of the Italian Renaissance, symbolizing beauty, culture, rebirth, and Italy's immense artistic legacy, surrounded by the 12 stars of the European Union, with the date 2002 and the R Mintmark visible near the design, while the reverse, common side, shows the shared euro design created by Luc Louixeix, displaying the denomination 10 € and a map of Europe as it appeared before later EU expansions, emphasizing unity and shared economic identity. When the coin is described as being in bad condition, this typically means it has experienced heavy circulation and physical stress over many years, resulting in issues such as flattened or barely visible details, smooth surfaces where fine lines once existed, deep scratches, rim damage, edge dents, discoloration ranging from dark brown to greenish oxidation, possible corrosion from moisture exposure, and sometimes bending or environmental damage from soil or chemicals, all of which dramatically reduce collector appeal and monetary value. In such poor condition, the Botticelli Venus design may appear ghost-like or incomplete. The facial features and hair details may be worn away. The stars may be faint or missing. The date 2002 and the R Mintmark may be weak or partially illegible, and the reverse map of Europe may appear flat and lifeless, which clearly demonstrates how circulation wear affects coin relief over time. From a numismatic value perspective, the Italian 10 € 2002 R coin is extremely common because it was minted in very large quantities, well into the hundreds of millions. So even in uncirculated condition, it is worth only a small premium, and in bad condition, it is generally worth face value only, 10 € or sometimes less on the secondary market, meaning it holds no realistic investment potential. And professional grading services do not recommend certification for such coins because grading fees far exceed any possible value. However, despite this lack of market worth, badly worn examples are still very useful for educational purposes, such as teaching coin grading standards from uncirculated down to poor, demonstrating metal durability, explaining how daily handling affects design longevity, and showing beginners the difference between collectible rarity and mere age, since many people mistakenly assume old or dirty coins are valuable. Additionally, some collectors keep badly worn coins as part of starter collections, typesets, or historical transition sets that document the change from the Italian lira to the euro, while others outside Europe Keep them as souvenirs of travel or European history, rather than spendable currency. In rare cases, even a badly worn coin may attract attention if it shows a genuine mint error, such as an off-center strike, clipped planchet, rotated die, double strike, or metal defect. But such errors are uncommon and must be professionally authenticated to have any added value. And wear alone does not make a coin rare. Proper storage is still advised even for low-grade coins, as continued exposure to humidity and contaminants can worsen corrosion. And simple storage methods like coin flips or dry containers can preserve the coin's current state for study or display. Overall, the 10 euro cent 2002 R coin in bad condition is not a rare treasure and not a profitable collectible. But it remains a meaningful historical artifact from the birth of the euro, a practical example of real-world coin circulation, and a valuable teaching tool that shows how design, metal composition, minting volume, and condition all interact to determine a coin's true significance, proving that even the most worn and ordinary coins can tell a long and detailed story about economics, history, daily life, and the passage of time. The 10 euro cent 2005 R mint mark coin in bad condition represents a later but still important phase of early euro circulation, and provides an excellent real-world example of how mass-produced modern coins age, wear, and lose collector value over time, while still retaining strong historical, cultural, and educational significance. Because this coin was issued in 2005, just 3 years after the euro officially replaced national currencies like the Italian lira, and it was struck by the Italian state mint in Rome, identified by the R mint mark, which stands for Roma, and links the coin to one of the world's oldest and most respected minting institutions, giving every Italian euro coin an inherent historical backdrop, even when the individual piece is heavily worn or damaged. The coin is composed of Nordic gold, a modern alloy containing approximately 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, selected by the European Union for its durability, corrosion resistance, stable electromagnetic properties for vending machines, and distinctive golden color that helps distinguish denominations in daily use. And the coin follows standardized euro specifications with a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a weight of 4.10 grams, a thickness of around 1.93 millimeters, and a finely grooved edge, all designed to ensure consistency across Eurozone circulation. The obverse, national side, of the Italian 10 euro cent coin features Venus from Sandro Botticelli's masterpiece, The Birth of Venus, a symbol of beauty, rebirth, and Italy's immense Renaissance heritage, surrounded by the 12 stars of the European Union, with the date 2005 and the R mint mark integrated into the design. While the reverse, common side, displays the standard euro design by Luc Luex, showing the denomination 10 euro cent and a map of Europe representing unity and shared economic identity. When this coin is described as being in bad condition, it typically means it has been heavily circulated for many years and may show extensive wear, such as flattened relief, smooth surfaces where fine artistic details once existed, deep scratches, rim dents, edge damage, discoloration ranging from dark brown to dull yellow, oxidation spots, corrosion from moisture or soil exposure, and sometimes bending or surface pitting, all of which dramatically reduce its aesthetic appeal and collector desirability. In a badly worn 2005 R example, the fine details of Venus's face, hair, and body may be almost completely worn away. The EU stars may appear faint or partially missing. The date 2005 and the R mint mark may be weak or only partially legible. And the reverse map of Europe may look flat and featureless, clearly demonstrating how continuous handling and environmental exposure affect modern coinage over time. From a numismatic value standpoint, the Italian 10 euro cent 2005 R coin was minted in very large quantities, making it a common circulation issue rather than a scarce or key date. And as a result, even coins in high-grade uncirculated condition carry only a modest premium, while examples in bad or damaged condition are generally worth only their face value of 10 euro cents, or sometimes less if they are bent, holed, or severely corroded, meaning they hold no realistic investment potential, and professional grading or certification is not recommended because grading fees would far exceed the coin's market value. However, Despite this lack of monetary worth, badly worn coins like this remain highly useful for educational and illustrative purposes, such as teaching beginners about coin grading standards, showing the difference between mint state and poor condition, explaining why age alone does not make a coin valuable, and demonstrating the durability limits of Nordic gold under long-term circulation. They are often used by teachers, hobbyists, and YouTube creators to visually explain wear patterns and common misconceptions about old coins. Some collectors also keep low-grade examples as part of typesets, Euro transition collections, or personal memory collections from the early Euro years, while people outside Europe often retain them as souvenirs rather than currency. In rare cases, a heavily worn coin may still attract attention if it displays a genuine mint error, such as an off-center strike, clipped planchet, rotated die, or metal flaw. But such errors are uncommon and must be authenticated to have any added value, as normal wear or damage does not make a coin rare. Proper storage is still advised, even for bad condition coins, since continued exposure to humidity can worsen corrosion, and simple storage in a dry container or coin flip can help preserve the coin for study or display. Overall, the 10 euro cent 2005 R coin in bad condition is not rare, not expensive, and not a hidden treasure, but it remains a meaningful artifact of early Euro circulation, Italian minting tradition, and everyday economic history, serving as a clear reminder that a coin's true significance often lies not in its price, but in the long story it tells about culture, currency, daily life, and the passage of time. The 10 euro cent 2009 España, Spain coin in bad condition is a common but historically informative piece of modern European currency that reflects Spain's role in the Eurozone during the late 2000s period. And although it holds little to no collector premium when heavily worn, it remains valuable from an educational, cultural, and historical perspective because it was issued in 2009, a time when the euro was already fully established and widely used across Europe, and Spain was navigating both economic growth and the early effects of the global financial crisis, making everyday circulation coins from this era symbolic of real economic history rather than rare collectibles. This coin was minted by the Royal Spanish Mint, Real Casa de la Moneda, Spain's official minting authority with centuries of history. And Spanish euro coins do not use letter mint marks like R, but are instead identified by national design features and minting style, which is an important clarification for collectors who may confuse Spanish issues with Italian ones. The coin is struck in Nordic gold, the same durable alloy used for all 10 euro cent coins across the Eurozone, consisting of approximately 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, giving it a golden color, corrosion resistance, and compatibility with vending machines, and it follows standard Euro specifications with a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a weight of 4.10 grams, a thickness of about 1.93 millimeters, and a finely grooved edge designed for tactile recognition. The obverse, national side of the Spanish 10 euro cent coin features the portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, the legendary Spanish writer best known for Don Quixote, symbolizing Spain's literary heritage and cultural influence, surrounded by the 12 stars of the European Union, with the country name España and the year 2009 clearly visible on well-preserved examples. While the reverse, common side, shows the standard euro design by Luc Louix, displaying the denomination 10 euro cent and a map of Europe reflecting unity and shared economic identity. When described as being in bad condition, this coin has typically experienced extensive circulation wear over many years, resulting in heavily smoothed surfaces, loss of fine detail in Cervantes' facial features and hair, flattening of the EU stars, weakening or partial loss of the date 2009, and the word España. Scratches from contact with other coins, rim dents, edge damage, discoloration ranging from dark brown to dull yellow, oxidation spots, and in some cases, corrosion or pitting caused by long-term exposure to moisture, soil, or chemicals, all of which significantly reduce its visual appeal and collector interest. In extreme cases of wear, the portrait of Cervantes may appear ghost-like, or almost completely worn flat, making the coin difficult to identify at first glance. And this level of wear serves as a clear demonstration of how even modern alloys eventually lose detail through constant handling. From a numismatic value perspective, the 10 cent 2009 Spain coin is extremely common, as millions were minted for circulation, and therefore even coins in mint state condition carry minimal premium, while examples in bad or damaged condition are worth only their face value of 10 cents, or sometimes less if they are bent, holed, or severely corroded, meaning the coin has no investment potential, and professional grading services do not recommend certification because the cost of grading far exceeds the coin's market value. However, badly worn coins like this are still widely used for educational purposes, helping beginners learn coin grading, understand the difference between age and rarity, and recognize how design relief and metal composition respond to long-term circulation. And they are also useful for demonstrations in videos or classrooms to dispel myths that old or dirty coins are valuable. Some collectors include such coins in typesets, country sets, or Euro-era historical collections, while others keep them as souvenirs from Spain or from the Eurozone in general, especially outside Europe, where they are no longer easily spendable. In rare and exceptional cases, even a worn Spanish 10 cent coin could be of interest if it displays a genuine mint error, such as an off-center strike, clipped planchet, double strike, or metal defect. But such errors are uncommon and must be authenticated to carry any additional value, as normal wear alone does not make a coin rare. Proper storage is still advised even for low-grade coins, since continued exposure to humidity and contaminants can worsen corrosion, and simple storage methods like dry containers or coin flips can help preserve the coin's current state for study or reference. Overall, the 10 cent 2009 España coin in bad condition is not rare, not valuable in monetary terms, and not a hidden treasure, but it remains a meaningful artifact of everyday euro circulation, Spanish cultural representation, and real economic life during the late 2000s, offering insight into how modern coins function, wear, and tell stories about history, culture, and daily use, rather than financial wealth. The 10 cent 1999 España, Spain coin in bad condition is a historically interesting but extremely common piece of early Euro-era coinage that often causes confusion among collectors, because 1999 was the official start of the euro as an accounting currency, but not a year of regular circulation coin release, making it important to explain clearly that Spain did not issue 10 cent coins dated 1999 for general circulation. And this fact alone is central to understanding the subject correctly, because euro coins dated 1999 were not released into public circulation, and only a very small number of experimental, presentation, or mint set-only coins were produced by certain mints for institutional, testing, or collector purposes. And Spain was not among the countries that released 10 cent coins dated 1999 for circulation, meaning that if someone encounters a coin claimed to be a 10 cent 1999 España in circulation or in bad condition, it is almost certainly misidentified, altered, fantasy-dated, or counterfeit, which is a critical educational point for collectors and the general public. The euro officially entered circulation in 2002, and Spain's regular 10 cent coin production for circulation began with dates like 1999 only appearing in official mint sets in very limited numbers for some Eurozone members. But Spanish 10 cent coins dated 1999 do not exist as standard circulation issues, and therefore the idea of a heavily circulated or damaged 1999 Spanish 10 cent coin contradicts known euro minting records. Authentic Spanish 10 cent coins are composed of Nordic gold, with the standard alloy of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin, measuring 19.75 millimeters in diameter, weighing 4.10 grams, and featuring a finely grooved edge. And the national design introduced by Spain features Miguel de Cervantes, surrounded by 12 EU stars, with the country name España, and a valid mint year such as 2000, 2001, or 2002 onward, all minted by the Royal Spanish Mint, Real Casa de la Moneda. But again, 1999 is not a valid circulation date for Spain's 10 cent coin. From a numismatic standpoint, Even genuine early-date euro coins from mint sets remain common and modestly priced unless they are in pristine condition and officially documented. And a coin in bad condition, meaning heavy wear, scratches, corrosion, edge damage, smoothing of details, discoloration, or bending, would have no collector value whatsoever, especially if the date itself is not recognized as legitimate. Many people mistakenly believe that 1999 euro coins are rare or valuable simply because the year sounds early. But in reality, rarity in euro coins is determined by documented mintages, official release status, condition, and demand, not just an early date, and damaged or worn pieces lose almost all collectible interest. In some cases, coins claimed to be 1999 Spain 10 euro cent are actually altered coins, where the date has been re-engraved, modified, or misread due to heavy wear, or they may be tokens or replicas made to deceive beginners, and such items have no legal tender status or numismatic worth. This makes the topic especially useful for education, as it highlights the importance of verifying coin data, understanding euro history, and avoiding misinformation spread through social media or exaggerated claims of coins worth millions. And it also teaches beginners how to identify authentic euro coins by design, date, mint authority, and official records. Proper handling and storage are irrelevant for a non-existent or altered date coin in bad condition, as it holds no market or historical value beyond being a teaching example. In summary, the concept of a 10 euro cent 1999 España coin in bad condition serves primarily as a warning case in numismatics rather than a collectible reality, demonstrating how myths, misidentifications, and misunderstandings arise around early euro dates, and reinforcing the fact that Spain did not issue a circulating 10 euro cent coin dated 1999, and that any such coin, especially in poor condition, is not rare, not valuable, and not a legitimate euro circulation issue, making its significance educational rather than monetary. The 10 euro cent 2011 Luxembourg coin in bad condition is a modern circulation coin that, while extremely common and carrying almost no collector or investment value when heavily worn, still offers a surprisingly deep amount of historical, cultural, technical, and educational significance, especially for those interested in understanding how euro coins function in real daily use rather than as pristine collectibles, because this coin was issued in 2011, nearly 10 years after the euro officially entered circulation in 2002, at a time when the euro was fully established as the everyday currency of Luxembourg and much of Europe, meaning this coin is not part of the transitional phase from national currencies, but rather a true product of mature euro circulation. The coin was produced under the authority of the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg, a small but economically influential European country with a long history of constitutional monarchy. And Luxembourg euro coins are distinctive in that they all feature the portrait of the reigning monarch, in this case, Grand Duke Henry, whose effigy appears on every Luxembourg euro denomination, symbolizing national continuity, sovereignty, and identity within the shared European monetary system. And the country name appears in the Luxembourgish language as Letzeborg, which is a unique linguistic feature that helps collectors easily identify Luxembourg issues. Like all 10 euro cent coins, the 2011 Luxembourg issue is struck in Nordic gold, a specially chosen alloy composed of approximately 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, which contains no actual gold despite its color, and was selected for its resistance to corrosion, its ability to maintain color over long periods, and its stable electromagnetic properties for use in vending machines. And the coin follows the standardized euro specifications with a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a weight of 4.10 grams, a thickness of about 1.93 millimeters, and a finely grooved edge designed to aid tactile recognition, especially for visually impaired users. The obverse, national side of the coin features a right-facing portrait of Grand Duke Henri, surrounded by the 12 stars of the European Union, with the date 2011 and the inscription Letzeborg integrated into the design, while the reverse, common side displays the shared euro design created by Luc Louix, showing the denomination 10 euro cent and a stylized map of Europe symbolizing unity and cooperation among member states. When this coin is described as being in bad condition, it means it has undergone heavy circulation and possibly harsh environmental exposure over many years, resulting in significant wear, such as smooth, flattened surfaces where detailed relief once existed. Loss of fine facial features in the Grand Duke's portrait. Fading or partial disappearance of the lettering Letzeburg. Weakening or near loss of the date numerals. Worn down EU stars. Numerous scratches from contact with other coins. Dents and nicks along the rim. Edge damage. Discoloration ranging from dull yellow to dark brown. Oxidation spots. And in more severe cases, corrosion, pitting, or bending caused by prolonged exposure to moisture, soil, or chemicals, all of which greatly reduce the coin's visual appeal and collector desirability. In extreme cases of wear, the portrait may become almost completely unrecognizable, leaving only the general outline of the head and the coin's size and color to identify it, making such pieces excellent teaching examples of how modern coinage deteriorates through continuous everyday use. From a numismatic value perspective, the Luxembourg 10 euro cent 2011 coin is not rare, as millions were minted for circulation, and even coins in uncirculated or mint-state condition command only a small premium, while coins in bad or damaged condition are typically worth no more than their face value of 10 euro cents, and sometimes less if they are severely bent, holed, or corroded, meaning they have no realistic investment potential. And professional grading services do not recommend certification because the cost of grading far exceeds the coin's market value. Despite this, badly worn coins like this remain very useful for educational purposes, as they help beginners understand coin grading standards, show the difference between uncirculated and poor condition, explain why age alone does not make a coin valuable, and demonstrate the durability and limitations of Nordic gold as a coinage metal. And they are often used by educators, hobbyists, and content creators to visually explain wear patterns and dispel myths about rare euro coins worth millions. Some collectors still include such coins in country collections, euro typesets, or monarch portrait sets, while others keep them as souvenirs of Luxembourg or examples of euro coins with inscriptions in less widely spoken languages. In very rare cases, even a heavily worn coin could attract attention if it shows a genuine mint error, such as an off-center strike, clipped planchet, double strike, or metal defect. But such cases are uncommon and must be professionally authenticated to add any value, as normal wear or post-mint damage does not make a coin rare. Proper storage is still recommended even for low-grade coins, since continued exposure to humidity can worsen corrosion, and simple storage in a dry container or coin flip can help preserve the coin for study or reference. Overall, the 10 euro cent 2011 Letzeburg coin in bad condition is not a hidden treasure and not financially valuable, but it remains a meaningful artifact of everyday euro circulation, Luxembourg's national identity, and modern European monetary history, proving that even the most worn and ordinary coins can tell long, detailed stories about culture, governance, daily life, and the passage of time, rather than wealth or profit. Please like and subscribe to my channel.